Hello, hello, everybody. It's Girl Got Game, and we're back with Arcade Spirits. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Was just grabbing some water and a hot water bottle. But we are going back into Chapter 7, I believe. Yes, New Game Plus. How is everybody doing today? Hope you're well. Hello, ladies first, and Sweet Bean Catherine. Good to see you. Yeah, I went for a chiropractic treatment today, so my back is a bit sore. I'm like, I need a hot water bottle. So that's what I got. So I should be good to go for today. We'll see how far we're gonna get. It is the distant future year 20 beep! And for the first time, I am entirely in control of my destiny. Hello, Clover Woods. Good to see you. Day's going pretty good. How about yourself? I'm no longer merely working in an arcade. Now I'm working on my future. Hello, Westwood. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I'm no longer merely working in an arcade. Now I'm working on my future, which admittedly still involves working in an arcade, but still my future. And Doc Wildcard, good to see you as well. I'll admit, it feels weird. I'd grown so used to going with the flow, letting life batter and bruise me, that having a true and honest hand on the controls is a bit terrifying. Everyone's counting on me to keep the flame of Miss Francine's Funplex alive as we move into the era of Dreamscape. Aw, man, you know, for a second I had forgotten that Francine died last week. Now I'm all sad again. I'm like, oh man. Hello, Gigi. So nice to see you. And Justin as well. Doing good. Thank you, Justin. Hope you're doing good as well. And you too, Gigi. Hope you're doing well. And well, I will make it so. I mean, I am super anxious. Alright, you're gonna hit me with this choice right in the beginning. I guess this will affect... Nah. Confidence. Confidence is key. My hands are on the controls, and I intend to steer the ship true. Oops, hello? They're relying on me to be the steady rock in the chaos of this new project, so that's what I have to be. I'll make them all proud of me, and proud to be a part of Dreamscape. Tired but good? Good to hear it, Justin. If there's one driving reason to make Dreamscape work, it's TEO. To give him a home away from home after the fall of the Funplex. Aw, Game Dan. That's too bad. All the same, glad you were able to make it to the stream. Even though YouTube's being a butt and not notifying. Bad YouTube, bad Bob. No one... They can't get good help these days with streams. To give TEO a home away from home after the fall of the Funplex. Absolutely. Gotta do it for our boy. This will be ours, and I'm not going to settle for anything less, no matter what it takes. Now all that's left is to get through opening day without incident. Or puking. I arrived early that morning to go over any last-minute preparations and make sure everything is in order. Plus, Juniper was sick of watching me pace back and forth at home after breakfast. So she lovingly shoved me out of the apartment and told me to be productive. Now I stood in awe of the building, the dream I poured my heart and soul into. I still barely believed it myself. I paused a moment to let the reality finally hit me, and then stepped into my destiny. Ooh! Big fan of the carpet. Big, big fan. We basically have all the same games that we had before. Look at us. Pushing open the doors to Dreamscape, I was greeted by relative peace and quiet. Just the beeps and boops, and people moving about doing last-minute preparations. And yeah, ladies first, I didn't think it was fair for me to respond to you about freaking out over William, because, I mean, if you listen to me record, it's fairly obvious that I love that sweet boy. Ooh, hey, there's a scoreboard on Showtime thing. That's really cool. I gotta read that again when it pops back up. TEO was number 1, obviously. Let's see. Beeps and boops, people moving about doing last-minute preparations. We traveled a long and arduous road ever since the Great Waketervinspiracy. That's it. Gavin secured us a great rental space. An abandoned pizza place with that all-too-familiar triangular roof. Nice. Ah, there it is. Oh, that's fast cars. Oh, so it's the high scores for all of the stuff. Cool. Okay, that's really awesome. I like that. I like that a lot. So is this based on the options I picked last time? At the end of the last chapter? TEO, D... Man. D is so close to TEO. Nobody else wanted it, but we didn't care about the funny shape. Quirk is in our favor. And I really couldn't have done all the renovations this place needed without the help of our financial benefactor. Hamza proved true to his word, fronting us as much money as we needed to make this happen. Now we've got a family restaurant and arcade to rival Deco's Palace. Well, okay, it's very small compared to Deco's Palace, but quality over quantity. Oh yeah, Game Dan, I forgot you were gonna do that. Whoops. We went with the familiar layout, if it ain't broke and all that, to show that we've still got the spirit and passion that made the Funplex great. But it's not all a carbon copy. We've got a few new additions that Francine would even be proud of. Slide. Ooh. The video wall is a nice touch. That one was my idea. It alternates between running music videos, game promos, and high score leaderboards. Very nice. We also repainted and did a general update on all the appliances and fixtures to give it a more finished feel, and less of a retired pizza place turned arcade vibe. TEO and Queen Bee worked together to pick out a few key games that would appeal to the esports community. We've got fighting games, racing games, shooting games, dancing games. Oh no! Game Dan! Bob, leave Game Dan alone. You want head-to-head action? We got it! Granted, we still have a decent selection of other stuff too, so all tastes are catered to, but Queen Bee's confident this will pull in the fighting game community as well as the MOBA community. I still have no idea what a MOBA is, aside from Fist of Discomfort like, but Queen Bee assures me it's hot, beep, right now. Crystal. As for Queen Bee's experiment into advanced streamer support, well, I'm unsure of how this will pan out, but she's confident in it. Such confidence is contagious. Mara, welcome! Finished all your Otome games. Nice, congratulations. Yeah, Bob is like the internet ghost that gives us all problems. So we always blame any lag on Bob's fault. Absolutely. She's invited a few big-name streamers to drop in on opening day and broadcast from our makeshift little studio. That'll build up some buzz for the arcade, far and wide. All of my decisions, all of my choices made this. Made Dreamscape what it is. So much labor and love went into the project from all of us, and now all that's left is to officially open these doors. But before that fateful hour begins, I still want to do one last check on operations, just in case. The restaurant side of this equation proved to be very complicated. I'd go cross-eyed trying to parse the numbers of that side of the business. Hopefully it wouldn't drive us to bankruptcy, or the arcade wouldn't bankrupt the restaurant, or both at the same time.
Hark! The great Hamza sent his concern from his business partner.
Perfection!
Rest assured, Crystal Wave Rider, that Hamza has seen to all that requires seeing to. Our delicacy shall ring true across taste buds across this city.
I'm not sure I would consider burgers and buffalo wings as delicacies. Girl, please. They're the best delicacies.
Hamza is aware we shall never earn the 5 stars with our cuisine, but we shall be the pinnacle of deep-fried foodstuffs. Today, Hamza will oversee operations. Beyond this opening day, I leave you in the hands of my capable chefs and waitstaff.
But you'll be in touch, right? I'd hate to have you jet off to, like, Istanbul, not Constantinople, and suddenly everything's on fire.
No matter what corner of the globe Hamza's travels take him to, he can be summoned at the speed of light. Well, at the speed of air travel, really. And now, back to my kitchen. Our glorious future together in business awaits.
Oh my goodness. Are you in the kitchen doing stuff in that outfit? I hope you have, like, a lot of spares of that. Istanbul, not Constantinople. That was a very good reference, ladies first. I appreciated that. Hamza claps twice before leaving in a flourish. Okay, being partners with Hamza is going to take some getting used to. Running a restaurant and an arcade is riskier than I thought it'd be. But for all his quirkiness, he knows business, right? He's rich. Rich people are smart. Right? Yeah, I think that's how that works. Yeah. I would imagine Hamza would have his own iris. Oh my goodness. What a fabulous iris he would have. After my quick check-in, I notice the clock. It's unforgiving hands telling me that it's not long now. See? Everything going perfectly. No detail overlooked. Just according to Keikaku. Translator's note, Keikaku means plan. I'm proud of everything we've accomplished. When those doors open and all our regulars come back to play, when new folks drawn by our advertising wander in, it'll all click. I allow myself a smile, pleased with our progress. Today is going to be a great day. The first day of our new dream. It'll be wonderful. As long as no unforeseen problems pop up.
Hey, Crystal.
Hearing Teo's voice is like a breath of fresh air within the stuffiness of Dreamscape. Heya, BB. It's an arcade. Circulation is not its forte, and if there is one person I can depend on, it's Teo.
All of the competitive games are RTG, ready to go. Queen Bee and I hustle to make sure everything is set up and should be smooth sailing from here.
That's great! I'm glad to hear everything's going swimmingly. All the stress of opening has taken a toll on me. I feel like I can't even make a wry joke. That's how stressed I am. Teo was all smiles when he first approached, but now I watch Teo's demeanor turn to uncertainty.
I know now is not an ideal time, what with the doors opening in just mere minutes. But we really need to talk.
Oh no, really? Does it have to be now? Oh no. I feel my heart drop into the darkest corner of my stomach. Whenever anyone uses the words, "we really need to talk," it's never, ever good. Is it? With reservations, I choose my next words. Are you breaking up with me? You're actually a space elf, aren't you? I don't think he's breaking up with you. At least I hope not. I'm gonna be in denial and joke because that's how I deal with anxiety. I've watched enough sci-fi shows to know that when those fated words are spoken, that the big reveal is next. And same ladies first, I would totally date a space elf. Not that I'd mind if Teo was actually an alien. I'm not xenophobic. Okay, at least there's like 3 of us that are on board for the whole space elf dating. That's good. Is this when you tell me you've secretly been a space elf pirate this whole time and bounty hunters are here to bring you into custody? Well, he liked it.
I'm afraid to burst your bubble, Crystal. However, I'd be down to roleplay this fantasy of yours out later tonight.
Okay, well, that probably means we're not breaking up then. Does the one character from the one game count as a space elf? You're gonna have to be a little more specific than that.
And it's nothing like that, but it is quite serious.
Teo takes a deep breath.
I just got off the phone with my boss.
They fired you?
You and your wild imagination. They would never fire me. Okay, wait. Thinking about it, they technically could.
Oh, that game. He does. I think he did kind of have pointed ears. Yeah, you know, he could actually. Man, I can't remember his name. But yeah, the main character, the alien roommate guy. Yeah, he might count as a space elf. Enoch, I think, might have been his name. Enoch.
Okay, wait. Thinking about it, they technically could, but not in today's case. They've offered me the position of regional community manager.
Oh. And you won't be here if you take the job, right? Oh no, okay. Here I was, expecting the absolute worst, and, well, this sounds actually pretty decent. It's at least a step up from absolute worst, right? That sounds like good news?
It is. It's an increase in pay. I get to travel all over, and I'd be in charge of all the Showtime stage communities across the entirety of North America.
Wow, that is not a small promotion by any means.
I'd get to be my own boss, essentially.
That's huge. Yeah, we do need the commander's leak in here, Game Dan. Bob, leave Game Dan alone. This all seems pretty great. An advancement in his career, great opportunities. So why does TEO still look so worried? There's gotta be a catch. There's always a catch. Yep, that's all fantastic news. So what's the problem?
Well, it would limit the amount of time we'd get to spend together.
So, like, I'd only see you dancing 4 days a week instead of, like, the usual 7? I quip, but Teo's silence tells me it's not funny. Okay, lay it on me. How significant of a change are we talking about? Teo shifts uncomfortably, all while my anxiety continues to mount. Oh no, this is how you're gonna answer my question. If you're answering my question with this. Okay.
You know I love you, right?
Yes, and I you, but now I'm extremely concerned. And I really don't have time to dawdle now. I'm supposed to open the doors in just a few minutes, and I don't have time for this back and forth. Oof. Hello, Kendra. Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh, that's true. Catherine, you're the second in command. Break out the leak. Help Game Dan. Mara, finish up first route in the last game. Ooh, some steamy stuff. Wow. Congratulations, girl. As much as I want to be here to intimately discuss the nuances of Teo's new job opportunity, I'm still under extreme stress with the grand opening. Could this not have waited until after the opening, Teo? Your timing is atrocious. This is not the ideal time to talk about this. Please, just spit it out.
I'd be traveling all over, and making multiple trips a month, almost every weekend. These workations, if you will be anywhere from 4 to 7 days.
Not ideal, to be honest.
This would also mean I would have to hire a new community manager for this area, meaning someone else would be in charge of the Showtime crew here at Dreamscape.
Go, Catherine, you got this. But... Teo brings his hands up in defeat.
I know I promised to be here every day, dance my heart out, and wink at you from afar. But with this new job, I just couldn't do that.
Based off Beauty and the Beast, where the MC is Belle and she has to choose between 8 beasts? That sounds really cool. I mean, Beauty and the Beast is one of my favorite fairy tales. I'm intrigued, to say the least.
They'd need me.
The news had quickly turned from good to great and now disheartening. Bleakness curled my lips into a frown, realizing exactly what TEO's words meant. I wouldn't get to see him every day anymore, and I've grown so accustomed to the way his smile lights up the whole arcade, and my heart. Brothers from different mothers. Okay. And they all turned into beasts? That's unfortunate. Daily, flirty escapades of him tenderly kissing me in between songs would be a thing of the past. Aw, man. Sucks. Game Dan. You're trying to get me in trouble, I swear. But, yo, for real, Mara, what's it called? We wouldn't be able to sprint off for a romantic dinner after a long day at work like we used to do at the Funplex. TEO, this is... Man, I don't like any of these options. There's a hidden beast, like Karma. Oh, Ikemen Prince. Okay. Yeah, I'm like... I feel like 3. Because I don't want to just freak out. But the only thing I'm worried about with 3 is maybe he takes it as I don't care about him. Like, I'm like, well, you know, I'm not saying I'd like miss you that much. If you need to go, you know, you need to go, kind of thing. I wish there was an option of like, I would really miss you, but I understand if you want to follow your dreams, kind of basically. And I don't know if 3 would be that. Yeah, that's the other thing too, Westwood, is like the first one is just me being a brat, and the second one is very unfair to him. Being like, but you promised! I'm like, yeah, but then things happen. Man, I just don't like any of these. Okay, I'm bringing out the coin. I'm gonna heads and tails, the first and second one to start. And we'll see. So heads will be top, tails will be 2. What? Okay, so tails... 1. So top one is out. And then tails will be the second one, heads will be the bottom. Hiya! Ah! Drop my coin! Okay, that one was the bottom, and now I gotta do between 3 and 1. There will be cries with everyone's roots. Oh, great! Glad to hear it, Doc. Alright, heads will be 3, tails will be 1. Hiya! Oh man, all of the coins were different coins. Tails, then it was tails. Ah, you know what? I'm going 3. I don't like the top 2 at all. Ugh. The thought not being able to spend all that time with TEO anymore is just heartbreaking. I've grown fond of waking up in his arms and all our sweet tender moments. And not having TEO around to bolster the spirits in Dreamscape is certainly going to impact our success. However, I know what this promotion means to TEO. Okay, good call everybody! Good call! I keep dropping it, it's just my hands are so slippery. Hiya! I know this is important to you, but I won't lie. I'm not exactly happy with the aspect of not having you around. Okay, I'm glad this is playing out this way. I was really worried she was gonna be like, well, sayonara, sir. It was great knowing you while you were here. Thanks, chat. You guys called it, absolutely. Even the coin couldn't be trusted. Oh, no problem, Gigi. Tomorrow's a scary day. What's happening tomorrow? I mean, if you feel like sharing. But what's happening tomorrow? It's going to be tough. There, I said it, and there's no coming back from it. TEO takes a moment to digest everything, and his distaste of the situation mirrors back my own feelings.
Look, I think you might be overreacting a bit.
I didn't... All I said was, like, I'm sorry, man. At least I didn't accuse you of not keeping your promises. Sheesh. Goodness, sir. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, Gigi. Aw, man. That sucks. Mara, each prince represents a beast type of animal. Lion, tiger, eagle, bear, fox, wolf, cat, and leopard. Wow. That's amazing. Me? Overreacting? What do you mean? I just don't want to, like, never see you again.
It's not like I'm not going to be seeing you.
I literally said you can... what? Yeah, it'll just be significantly less.
Look, I'm not expecting you to be super jazzed about this, but what's the harm? It doesn't change our love for each other, right?
What? Okay, Teo, hold that thought. And Gigi, no, you do not need to apologize at all. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope things turn around for you soon. Yes, Game Dan, lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. Okay, Teo, I literally, like, picked the calmest option, so... Except the Teo Roadshow will captivate attractive groupies by the dozen? Oof. Hi, Anonymous Kitten, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I'm just not seeing how we can maintain a relationship like that. Okay, fine. Whatever you need. I feel like he would like the first one. Because it's like, oh, she's worried about losing him to someone else. And he'd be like, no, girl, you're my love for life kind of thing. I don't like the third one because it's like, fine. Whatever. But I mean, 2 is definitely honest. If he's gone like so much, how can you maintain a relationship like that? But yeah, I don't know. I like the first one. I'm gonna go for the. You know what? This is getting too difficult. Oh, were we really Anonymous Kitten? Okay, 3 quests away. That's good to know. Yeah, Mara, I agree. The third one sounds super passive-aggressive, which I don't like. It's either 1 or 2 for me. I'm gonna go for 1, just because for some reason I like that one. I can see it now. Your tour bus pursued by thundering herds of Teo fans wearing official Teo merchandise, your face smeared across their chests. They're eager to get a piece of your hot dancing bod, hanging out at airports and hotels just to steal a glimpse of you. I mean, you can see why I might be a bit jealous and worried, right? Right?
Wrong. Wait, you believe that being out of sight is akin to being out of mind as well? How shallow do you think my love is that you expect me to betray you like that?
Ah, you guys were right. I'm not saying you would. Just that, well, you're super flirty, and you'll be gone most of the time, but things happen when people leave.
No, I get it. I doubt you think I would actually cheat on you. But you're clearly not comfortable with this regardless.
You gotta understand that I can't let this opportunity slip just because it means we won't see each other as often. I gotta try to make this work.
I don't understand you. I'm like, you've completely lost me, Teo. What do you guys think? Should I bother reloading to pick the second option, or should I just leave it as it is? Just keep going. I'm honestly not impressed with him right now. Okay, Westwood says reload. No, you said what you said. I might continue with this, but I'm curious about the second option. Alright, let's go back and just see if he's a little bit better with the second one. I have to be honest, Teo. It might change our love. It's hard to maintain a relationship when one party is missing in action 80% of the time. I get that you have ambitions in life, and I'm glad you're finally stepping into the spotlight, but you understand my concern, right? Okay, I will be honest, I like the way Crystal worded that better, because that's totally 100% fair. I think that's absolutely fair what you just said, and it wasn't... Like, the first one was very jokey and not taking this seriously, so I do like this option better. And hello, JJ, you're not too late. Like, I think I've been going for about half an hour now, so welcome to the stream.
Oh, I understand.
You gotta understand that I can't let this opportunity slip just because it means we won't see each other as often. I gotta try to make this work. From day one, meeting you at the Funplex, you've told me to focus more on myself and my needs. And I've done that.
Okay.
But now I finally take the time to believe and give back to myself for all my hard work, to finally revel in my victory, and you want to get in the way of that?
I literally said, go and do you, boo. But understand that you can't have your cake and eat it too sometimes. You're in a relationship now. Back then, when I said, hey, you know, seize the horns of opportunity and focus on yourself, you and I were not together. To be honest. Okay, and now you are in a relationship, so you have got to decide what is more important to you. You can't just be like, all my hard work and blah 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 blah. Also, why are you doing this right before opening? Like, unless the guy, your boss, is on a call right now and you have him on hold, and he's like, yo, you better tell me yes or no in the next 5 minutes or this offer is off the table. Wait till the bloody opening's over? My goodness. Sheesh. Like, sir, please. This is a very important night for your girlfriend. Like, this is as important to her as what the job offer you just got. And you're like, well, this is about me and my needs. Like, okay, I literally said whatever. Ah. I'm so angry. Don't even at me, I'm so angry. I immediately feel like human garbage. You are not human garbage. You should go dump a soda on his head. I've made a huge mistake. Yeah, getting together with TEO. TEO,
Look, just save it, okay? Let's not dig this hole any deeper.
No, let's dig it like at least 6 feet. You can jump in and I'll cover the hole back up. How's that? Hi, Alicia, by the way. You came in at a great time. And with that said, TEO turns and walks away. Well... Beep! I can't handle this right now. As much as I want to stop everything and sort through this mess, I've got a job to do today. There will be time later to patch things up with TEO, presumably. Blech. I need to at least try to put this turmoil behind me so I can focus on the first day of Dreamscape with a smile. Thanks, TEO! Despite reeling from that incident just now, I'm ready to do this, because I have to be ready. No choice. I've got big plans for the opening ceremony. I'm going to open the doors, give my prepared speech to the gathered masses, and stay on hand to greet gamers as they enter. I'm also going to talk more to Ashley and see if she'll take my sorry butt back. Stepping to the forefront, I grasp the door handles and throw the gates to Dreamscape wide. I think we caught up. I think that played out exactly the same. It's just that we had less of TEO preamble before his voice acted lines. I think the voice acted lines was all the same. So I don't really think any of those options mattered. I think no matter what, he was going to be like, Oh, well, you were the one who told me to take care of myself, and now you're being a little bitch about it. So why can't you just be happy for me, bruh? So, I'm just kind of like, I don't think it really mattered. Yeah, I'm with Mara. I think we should just wait for him. He's kind of acting spur of the moment and has a lot of feelings about it. We might lose Teo. I mean, I did save before it, so if something goes awry by the end, we can reload and kind of skip through stuff to get back to where we need to be, but... Thanks, ladies first. I'm glad my sass is helping. Yeah, Gigi, I'm like... Where did this come from? Like, there was literally no preamble to that outburst at all. It just completely threw me for a loop. Alright. Behold, gamers! Behold! I give you... a crowd! Wow, okay, well, I think we're off to a good start. I don't even have time to finish one line of my big dramatic speech. The crowd spills through the doors and runs right past me, eager to get to the games. Alright. More Molly's sass. Oh, it's too funny. Hello, Zachary. Good to see you. You missed my epic rant against Teo. Alright. Serious work time. We'll get to it. Yeah, Mara, I'm like, did you want me to be passive-aggressive? And just, like, tell you what you wanted to hear? And just be like, yeah, sure, whatever, man. I did go a little dark side on Teo. Just a little bit. Immediately, the arcade fills with the sounds of beeps and boops, games starting up, and people laughing with delight as they find their favorites. Well, there goes my entire opening ceremony plans out the window. I had all sorts of stuff planned, but if folks want to just get to gaming, who am I to argue? This is why I play chaotic characters. Because I be chaotic myself. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm like, did you not hear a word I said to you at all? I feel like if anyone was being unreasonable, it was Teo. Anyway, I'm gonna stop ranting at Teo. It's a very important day. We've got new arcade going. This is important. After a few minutes of final checks around the place, I decide to move into Phase 2. Meet and greets around the arcade. I walk the arcade like I did in my floor attendant days, talking with folks and making sure everything's running smoothly. Although, I could probably track down Teo too, assuming he wants to talk yet, which may not be the case. Dreamscape is my domain, open to my exploration. Where should I visit first? Am I correct in assuming that I can do 2 of the 3, or can I do all 3 for this one? Because if it's only 2 of 3, I'll leave Teo for like the second one. I don't want to start with him. I need some time. But if I can do all, I am definitely going to see Ashley. 100%. Absolutely gonna go see Ashley. So Ashley will definitely be first. Okay, Doc thinks it's all 3. Well, I guess we'll start with Ashley. And I'll save before we pick the next one, just in case, and I'll do Gavin. And then if it's like, you can't do anything, then I'll just reload and we'll do Teo. Okay, starting off with Ashley. Let's go. Near the center of the arcade, Ashley is showing off her new cosplay to Queen Bee. Oh my god. Look at you, you magical arcade girl, you!
You look wonderful!
Wow. Just... wow. Sailor Ashley. She's been keeping it a total surprise from all of us, working in secret on it. Impressive stuff. It seems to have attracted the attention of a brand new customer, at least. Oh no, the weebs are here. I think I remember them from Deco's Palace? When I was getting some fries and someone was hogging the bartender's attention?
Hey! Look, kid! A real life in the wild newbie!
Hiya!
Welcome to Dreamscape! We're so happy to have you join us for opening day!
Thank you. Child. Yes, you, young one. Tell Crystal here what you told us. That I've, never used a joystick before in my life.
Oh no. Sweet boy. Sweet, sweet boy.
I mean, I've mostly been to Deco's Palace or played games on my phone. Touchscreens and stuff, that's all. I've never really been much of a gamer, but all my friends are here today, so I was figuring I might try one out.
Whoa!
Never! Not even once played on a joystick. Can you believe it?
Yes? We've all been there. No point in faulting them for it now. Like, yeah, you know, when we were 5, we hadn't touched a joystick before. Basically, after the whole TEO rant, I said that I'm gonna go try and find Ashley and see if she'll take my sorry butt back. So, pretty much. Aw, but that's just too cute. Ah, to be young and innocent again. And don't worry at all. Dreamscape is the right place to learn. We are a friendly, inviting sort of arcade. No mad skills required. Here, it's all about having fun.
Oh yes. And you know what's super fun? Learning how to play Fist of Discomfort. Trust me. Wanna go a few rounds? I'll even spot you some tokens.
Seeing Queen Bee's con, Ashley quickly tries to offer something else.
Nah.
Or, you could join me for a round or two at TMNT. This guy's living his best life, though. He's got 2 super hot girls in the best outfits vying for him to go and play a game with him. So, like, man. Whew. Nothing like a friendly, cooperative brawler game to ease you into things.
Nope. No way.
The best way to learn is to jump headfirst into the deep end, I say. No regrets, just mashing buttons and moving that joystick. And when you're starting with the hottest title, you've got a built-in community to learn from right at your fingertips.
But turtles. Turtles who are ninjas.
Is he crying? Because, like, decisions. Ugh.
Looks like I might need to jump in and persuade this kid to choose a game. They look like a deer trapped in headlights. Stuck in the crossfire. Why not both? And then I come in with my own option, like, how about, like, you drive a car? That's pretty good. I know Westwood, he probably has no idea what these are. Go hang out with Ashley. She's a sweet girl. Let's start you out right. 2 buttons, 1 stick, endless fun. Ashley, want to show our new friend the majesty of mutants named after famous painters?
Yes!
Oh, do I? Let's go beat up some conveniently bloodless robot ninjas and get shell-shocked.
Okay. Sure. Lead the way.
The newbie seems happy with this decision. Even if it's just because they get to play with Ashley, who's a bit less intimidating.
Aw, Pete! I was looking forward to decimating that newbie quite a bit.
I know you were.
In a good-natured way, of course. I'm still learning from my teammates in 4HK, and I'm eager to pass some lessons on. Okay, I'm going back to beating the crap out of fodder. You have fun out there, okay? You've earned this day through your blood, sweat, and tears. Hopefully more blood than sweat and tears, but you get the idea.
Hopefully more blood than the others? Well, time for me to move on. Time for me to save. Again. Queen Bee was great. Alright, well, we're gonna do this, and we'll see if we get to do the last one. That's a heck of a pun. Bad Queen Bee. Ooh, this is nice. I like this area. Seeing as we decided to open the new arcade and restaurant in time for the lunch rush, it's difficult to spot Gavin and Percy in the crowd. But I managed to find them, having sandwiches and chatting.
Tanked. Completely tanked.
Oh yeah, I 100% got the pun. I got it. I was just like, that's pretty good, so I didn't comment on it.
Much obliged.
I'm glad for your little tip. I was ready to invest a good chunk of my pocketbook in that company. All my hard work would have tanked right alongside it.
No problem, Westwood. Thank you so much for coming along. It was nice having you for a bit. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Oh, cool, Zachary. This is your first time seeing the restaurant. It looks really nice. I like it.
This is par for course when my siblings snatch up technology companies. It's a pump and dump, in essence. They stir up excitement in the acquisition, then drop it once it goes cold. I've never seen one of their endeavors bear fruit for very long, thanks to their short attention spans. I'm glad I could save you the heartache.
Apologies.
No offense. I think I can handle a few accidental heart-related puns without going into cardiac arrest, my good fellow. But it's good to avoid a pothole on the road of finance, yes? All the better for the charities who will eventually profit from my own loss.
I approached them in what seems to be a natural lull in the conversation. Although talk of finances is in itself quite a downer. That's a good point, Zachary. This may qualify as insider trading. So, stock market talk?
Ah, indeed.
I like to do my trades in the morning, before I come to the arcade. Get all that bother over with so I can focus on Moopy. Afraid we're being astoundingly boring at the moment, Crystal. Just two overly serious gentlemen talking about finance.
That's fine. I'm adulting at 110% efficiency today, having started a new business myself. I should probably learn about how, money works.
Oh? What would you like to know about?
Investments, expenses, taxes. The true question, taxes. I guess investments would be for Gavin and expenses for Percy. I'm pretty sure Percy is higher than Gavin, so I'm gonna go investments. I'd like to invest in our future. Think long term, you know? Surviving for many years to come, rather than jumping at the easiest profit I can. Any tips? Oh, that was for Percy! Oh well, it doesn't really matter. Sorry, Gavin. I thought you would know all about well, of course, I didn't really pay attention to the fact that Percy's the one that does stock trading, so that makes sense. It doesn't matter. There's nothing wrong with getting closer to Percy. Ladies first. Yeah, Crystal, that probably would be good to know that sort of stuff. And I have no idea how taxes work. I just put the numbers in, and I'm like, okay, computer tells me this. Probably right? Good.
A fine view to take. My own investments are preferably long-term. Yes, I make moment-to-moment trades, but they're backed by the stability of stock bedrock. Even after I'm gone, I expect many of those to cash out gradually. And I've hired a phalanx of lawyers to carry out my wishes over the next, 30 years. Gavin, how about I show you my portfolio? Give you some ideas for how to build up a nest egg for Dreamscape.
Thank you.
I'd be honored.
I'll let you two handle the fine details. I like that she's like, I should probably learn about this. Ah, you're gonna explain? I have a place to be. The two sink deeper and deeper into conversation about currency exchanges, fiscal policy, tax rate changes, and I start to lose consciousness. I admire their passion, but there's only so much adulting I can handle in one day, and I need to reserve some for later, like dealing with boyfriend stuff. Alright. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. It's then that I noticed raised voices at a nearby table. Oh, hey, girl! It's not really an altercation or an incident yet, but they are talking a bit louder than others. Is this not the same guy from Dekonami, but just with brown hair instead of blonde hair? Or am I tripping? Miss, I've run your credit card twice, and it was declined twice.
Man, this sucks.
Run it again. I'm telling you, it was working just fine earlier. I got tokens using it, see? See these tokens? Sensing an opportunity to provide excellent customer service and further prove my adulting chops, I step in to help. It's his tan cousin. Hello. Good morning. I'm the manager here. Can I be of some assistance? She looks awfully familiar. Have we met before? Oh, right. I invited her to check out my arcade, didn't I? Guess that's why she's here.
What's up?
Hey! Good to see you. Love what you've done with this place. Just love it. But something's wrong with your credit card readers. My card's legit. I was using it earlier with no issues, but now it's all messed up and stuff. Can you help me? I can pay cash if I gotta. I'm not trying to duck and run on you, but I'd really prefer to use the card. Sure, we'll try to run your card one more time. You know what? It's on the house with our thanks. Ooh. I like all of these. I don't know which one to go for. How we feeling? Okay, ladies first votes 3. I do like the idea of having Iris come in and help us. Two from Doc Wildcard. I also like that. I mean, it is opening day. JJ Lene says 3. Oh, Catherine, the leak is needed again. Please help Game Dan. Yeah, that's true, ladies first. 2 from... Okay, we got 2 2s, 2 3s. 3 3s. 3 2s. Okay, we're gonna flip a coin between 2 and 3. Heads will be 2 and tails will be 3. Hiya! Heads! Alright, it's on the house. It's opening day, and I want to build customer loyalty. Best way to do that is to be unusually generous. I'll pick up the check for you so you can get to having fun playing the games. My little way of saying thanks for visiting Dreamscape today. Seriously? Wow! Thanks a bunch! I had a good feeling coming into this place, like it'd make a fine home away from home. Glad to see I was right. Super glad. Okay! I'm off to get my game on! Another problem solved by Crystal. I am so good at this. Oh, probably Anonymous Kitten. Ha-ha-ya! With that matter settled, it's back to wandering the arcade. Where to next? Hey, Doc, you were right. I can do all 3. Okay. Ugh, man, I need, like, a shot before going into this. But all I have is water. Most of the time, I'm drawn to Showtime stage because of the flashing lights and the hip beats, not because it's completely silent. No music at all. As I approach, I see Naomi feverishly working to fix it. Seeing the whole thing without tunes synced to its flashy lighting rig going is kinda depressing. And listening to Naomi mutter as she works, she undoubtedly feels the same way.
Oh.
This was working fine earlier. Why isn't it working now? Oh! Fortunately, TEO is proving surprisingly knowledgeable about the inner workings of his favorite game.
You may need to re-image the hard drive. I know some gray area websites where we can get a replacement copy of the files if needed. This is the third release version of Showtime Stage's software, right? Those are easier to come by than the more modern fourth version, oddly enough.
The files aren't the problem. I think the hard drive itself was damaged in shipping. And if so, well, you might not be able to dance at all today. I'd have to order a new part. That's what you get for being a dick. I'm sorry. There were just so many games to get up and running, and I must have missed this ticking time bomb of a hardware failure.
Hey, it's cool. I don't need to get my groove on all the time.
Since Showtime Stage is defunct, maybe TEO has a moment or two to spare? Hey TEO, I just wanted to touch base. TEO smiles nonchalantly, a mask to everyone around him save for me.
Yup, that sounds about right, but it's going to have to wait. I can't abandon my other love, Showtime Stage, right now.
I can't argue with solid logic. His game needs him. Even though Naomi, just said there's nothing I can do. Showtime Stage is one of our flagship games. It's flashy, it's exciting, and TEO's dance moves bring the crowd in. Getting it working for opening day is a priority. Passive aggressive, good. As tempted as I am to just throw Showtime Stage out on its butt at this point. I'm a big adult woman. I can move past this. Kerfluffle. Finally on break, and if I have to do another prep tonight, I'm gonna give a kid Batman's childhood. Oh no! GG. Well, I hope for that random kid that you do not have to do another prep tonight. Oof, that is too spicy. If you, oh, hold on just a sec, guys. Alright, yes.
Hello, everybody.
It's a hello from a random daw.
How's everybody doing this evening?
I don't know if you've heard me ranting at this guy outside.
No, I've been searching for paintbrushes.
Okay.
Looking to see what we've got.
Well, I might have to clip it later and play it to you. Oh.
Hey, we got Lanny, JJ,
JJ.
Doc Wildcard, Mora.
Yeah.
Ladies First, Anonymous Kitten, Sweet Bean, Justin, Game Daniel, GG, Zachary. My goodness.
Yeah,
hey guys.
Got all the peeps.
Got all the big names are in chat today.
All the big names, absolutely, 100%. GG was just saying that he's on break, and if he has to do another prep tonight, he's gonna give a kid Batman's childhood. DA stands for, my husband was here when I was playing Banner Saga, and, he came in once in a while to say hi, and I had him voice a couple of random characters when he popped in to say hi. And there was one character that he did a Russian accent for, and he kept saying, Da!
Da!
So now his nickname is Da.
And we're like, what is this reference to?
What reference is Da? Oh, it's a random Da, not the Da. It's just a random visit from the Da.
It's just a random Da. I'm not the real Da.
You're like an Elvis impersonator, but a Da impersonator.
That's right.
Okay.
Da human.
Da human. That's what it was. Da human. Oh, that was great.
That was some good times.
That was some good times.
And I had no idea what was going on in that game at all.
Oh, I know, because you were like not following
I
it.
stop in once in a while and like, hey, you want to
Voice this character?
voice this new character that just popped in? Okay.
Oh, that's so weird, Game Dan. I wonder what is going on with your computer and phone. I mean, it sounds like an internet issue either way, but it's weird that they're so desynced from each other. I just don't know.
Audio from his phone is way behind his computer. That is weird.
And they're both glitching, like it's buffering for him.
Huh.
I have no idea. I'd say like restart, but we can always blame Bob for it no matter what.
Yeah, it's like, well, who knows what's going on between here and you over the internet. Anything could be happening, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Oh, would you mind getting me more water by any chance?
Sure.
Since you're here. Thank you, my love. Appreciate it. Oh. Stretch out my kinks in the meantime. Oh, ow. Computer and phone difference is same for GG. Huh. That is weird. I can't explain it. Thank you.
Okay, see everybody. Nice seeing you guys again. Hope you have a good rest of your evening.
Yeah, thanks for popping in to say hello.
Yeah.
All right,
Take
bye.
care. Oh, I have one more thing I gotta grab.
You gotta grab another thing? Okay.
Try not to make too much noise. There we go.
Okay, thanks.
Alright, see you later.
Yep, bye. And yes, Anonymous Kitten, I do have a Discord server. The link to it's in the description below. It should be, anyway. If you know where we can get the files discreetly, what about the physical drive? Teo, do you know where we could, you know, pilfer one?
As a Showtime Stage community manager, of course I cannot advocate third-party mods and official Showtime Stage hardware. But I could probably hook you up with a few friends in town who develop their own homebrew replacement hardware.
Yeah, I'm sure you could. Yeah, that'd be great, Anonymous Kitten. Would love to have you on the Discord.
I bet I could wrangle up something that'll keep us rolling for a few days, while Naomi orders a true replacement part from corporate HQ in Japan.
Yeah! That'd work. I bet I could doctor it to look official too, just in case.
I'll make some calls. You can count on me. We'll have this running in an hour or two.
So it'll take a bit of time, but we'll get our stage back in working order. Good. Maybe we'll get through opening day without any major problems aside from this. Yo, who are you? You also have a ghost thing on your... What's the ghost crew? What? Who? Are they like secret agents? Like they go into arcades and rate them on different things for like top 500 arcades of the world kind of thing. Like what? I'm suspicious that you all have this ghost icon. What is going on? Before I go, I spot a gamer who's been watching, super curious about what's going on. Alright, Zachary. You keep your spoilers, I see. Hey, is Showtime Stage really hosed? For now, yes, but we'll have it fixed up as soon as we can. Aw, man! I wanted to get my groove on. That's a bummer. You know, I might know a guy who knows a guy who can get you a replacement super cheap. Or, like, any game you want. Anything. As long as you know, don't ask too many questions. I'm getting the feeling I'd be asking lots of questions. Thanks, but we're good. I think that's a no for me. no reason to be mean or to lampshade what's likely meant as an open invitation to do some crimes. I'm happy to see your enthusiasm for Dreamscape, but I think we can handle this. Sorry you can't play your favorite game right now, but it'll be fixed soon. The gamer shrugs it off, not too offended. It's true, ladies first, there was no yes option. School. Just figured I'd offer. I dig this place. It's got a little bit of everything I like. Especially all the sweet PvP and esports stuff you've got. Kicking beep and taking names is my jam. I'll just come back later to wow all the ladies with my hot style. Alright. I look forward to it. Later! That was odd. Okay, you're part of the ghost gang. But as he fades back into the crowd, I decide to move on. Where should I visit next? Before I can continue my wanderings, Gavin pops up directly in my path. Waves slowly. Absolutely, Mara.
Stop whatever you're doing and look towards the doors without making it look like you're looking for anyone in specific.
Okay. Yes, Zachary. I'm gonna leave Teo for the ghost dancer. I mean, hey, there's gonna be an empty spot where Teo used to be, so I can't be blamed. What? Okay. What am I pretending not to be looking for?
Mrs. Jean Defame.
Of the Defames? I have no idea who that is.
The top arcade critic in the city. Her reviews can make or break an arcade easily.
Is she in charge of the ghost gang?
I didn't think she'd be coming today, as normally some little independent arcade is beneath her interest, but apparently she's made an exception. If we don't want to end up smeared across every website she writes for, I suggest you go play nice and show her all the positives of Dreamscape.
Okay, I'm on it. Best foot forward.
She's the redhead near the entrance, with the handbag. Best of luck.
I easily spot her thanks to Gavin's cues. Considering this morning lacked the usual chaos I experienced on my first day at the Funplex, I'd say we're off to a great start. And I'm sure this reviewer will appreciate that. Wearing my most professional smile, I stroll over to the entrance. Oh no. I remember you! Ah. Well, this sucks. Well, this isn't gonna end well for us. You! I remember you! Oh no. Oh no. My dear, wonderful Josh had a miserable time in your arcade at that birthday party. You and your lanky friend implied my Josh wasn't smart enough to know how coin slots work. Well, this arcade was fun while it lasted. I mean, we were civil, but it was obvious that her son made a mistake. And I'm pretty sure Teo, helped us out with that. And we were nice, but, she was super offended. Alright, well, I do it all again. Whatever. Might as well burn it all down to ashes and build a new arcade on those ashes 100 years from now after this blows over. Before I can try to defend myself, she holds up a hand to stop me. Now, while I seriously question the wisdom of allowing you to run an arcade, and would love nothing more than to give you 0 stars and walk away immediately, I am unfortunately committed by ethical standards to stay and properly review your establishment in a relatively unbiased fashion. Ah yes, unbiased, So, as unpleasant as this may be for both of us, I suggest we remain professional. Even if you've dug yourself a rather deep hole to climb out of, in my view. Understood? Even if I want to go on a tirade or chew her out, I've got to think of the arcade. This isn't some rando angry parent. Not this time. It feels like chewing ground glass, but I need to swallow my pride on this. Yeah, I guess that's true, Zachary. You can say she takes her job seriously. Understood. Excellent. What I need from you now is to stay out of my way. No special treatment or consideration. I need to observe your arcade as a disinterested outside party so that I can judge your facility and atmosphere. But rest assured, if I see some egregious mistake, I will bring it to your attention, pointedly. My readers, likewise, will become very aware of your shortcomings. I do my best to support consumer activism, and that requires absolute honesty of any difficulties I observe. So, until such time as I require you, I suggest we speak no further. Agreed? Sure. Fine. As you were, then. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Not only does she hate us right off the bat, but I can't even leap to the defense of what we've built here without antagonizing her further. I may need to talk with Gavin about how to save Dreamscape from an inevitable negative review. Nothing else I can do now but pray to the arcade gods that everything from here on out goes perfectly. Once again, I wander the floor, but this time, while it's all smiles and pleasantries on the outside, I'm left all alone battling my thoughts. Now more than ever, I need to present the perfect arcade. If we're a bug under a magnifying glass thanks to this new wrinkle, well, I aim to be an absolutely majestic bug. A bug of bugs. A bug which knows no equal. We'll send this Mrs. Defame packing with nothing but positive things to say. Besides, the morning wasn't too eventful. Who's to say the afternoon will be a disaster? You just had to ask. And then the afternoon was a disaster. I knew I had spoken too soon the second I saw Gavin approaching me with a tinge of worry furring his brow?
Utterly ridiculous.
Uh-huh.
It shouldn't be possible for us to be out of nachos in the vending machines this fast. And yet we are. I have receipts for ordering exactly enough to fill them up, and yet there were only a few bags in there. A missed delivery, perhaps.
Anonymous, just checked your latest video, but I couldn't see the Discord link. Am I blind or what? That's weird. It's usually... there's like... a blurb about what the episode's about, and then below that is you can get the game here and here, and then it should be around where I have like follow me on Twitter, join my Discord, buy me a coffee. It should be all like in that section of the video. And if it's not there, either me or maybe Game Dan could just post the invite link in chat, if that's okay. I would appreciate that. Just let us know if you can't find it. And that was the least of our problems.
Crystal, we've got an electrical problem. 3 of the retro games have shorted out. I don't understand. I tested the power supplies, outright rebuilt a few of them. Unless someone's seriously scuffing,
No, it does say scuffling.
scuffing their sneakers and shocking the coin boxes, we're talking a failure somewhere in our electrical wiring.
Calamity after catastrophe, they just keep piling up.
What?
All of the toilets stopped working! All of them! We need to call a plumber fast, and not the one that jumps on turtles. There goes any hope for a perfect opening. Yeah, ladies first. I've got anxiety too. What are we gonna do?
This doesn't make any sense.
Well.
I'm freaking out. I'll admit that. I'm freaking out.
I'm suspicious that there's 3, because there's 3 in the ghost gang. I'm like,
Maybe we should close down for the day. Iron out the wrinkles, try again tomorrow?
We are hastily losing our grip on things. And if I don't say anything, we may as well call it quits. I must refocus our energy. Command the troops. Relieve tension. Ask for help. Ask for help from who? I honestly... I'm leaning towards 2? But I don't know. Command, strength, confidence. That's true. We did say that at the beginning, to be confident. Gotta take charge as the commander. Okay. I'm not sure how... I'm trying to think where you can get the Discord link, Game Dan. Okay. Alright, Game Dan found it. Hang tight, anonymous kitten. Has the Steam itch.io on my Twitter and the summary of the episode, but not the Discord or Coffee. Huh. Perfect. Thank you, Game Dan. Really appreciate that. I'm gonna have to... Anonymous, maybe tell me what video that was, because I should double check and see if I'm missing the Discord link somewhere. It's possible I deleted it by accident when I was writing stuff in. Okay. Let's command. No. No way. We are not giving in just because of a few bugs in the system. We are the Funplex expatriates, the proud crew of Dreamscape. Did we give up when Deco came knocking? Hell no. And we aren't giving up now. I want to hear some solutions. Talk to me. Ashley. The grip exchanges nervous glances, then, thankfully, stops to breathe. And think.
Ooh.
I will become the plumber we need.
Not the plumber we deserved, but the plumber we needed.
I mean, not exactly, but I'll grab a plunger and do what I can.
In that outfit? Respect, girl. Okay, see you in a second, Anonymous. Oh, Gigi, I'm so sorry. Ugh. Someone meant, go on lunch, not my 15. Oh boy. Oof. Sending hugs to you, Gigi. YouTube updated and made the video descriptions annoying and small. Interesting. I hadn't noticed that in others. I'll have to look at that later.
We'll have to close down the bathrooms for now, but I'm sure we can convince one of our neighbors to loan us theirs, maybe?
2022 sure is a year, and more so for you than anybody else I know. I'm so sorry, dude.
I'll check next door with them before I go do battle with our demonically possessed toilets.
And while I'd say this vending machine issue is human error, I have enough faith in my own error checking to say this human is not responsible. I'll make some calls with our distributors and see where the chain broke down. Also see about ordering some quick replacement stock.
Mine's a bit more complex. I need to replace the fried power supplies, but I can do that. I can do most of those today.
Awesome! Glad to hear you were able to make it to the Discord, Anonymous. And welcome. Glad to have you. The description used to be under the subscribe button and your username, but now it's super tiny and right beside where you would like or dislike the video. Oh, weird. Huh. I don't like the sound of that change at all.
Meanwhile, I'll put a feeler out to the indie arcade community online. See if we can get an electrician with arcade experience out here quickly. I've been meaning to get back into online groups, and even if it means popping my head up in a crowd, I'll do it.
Okay. Good solutions, people. Good solutions. Yeah, Mara, I'm like, this is, for all of this to be going bad all of a sudden, especially when, well, Naomi and Gavin in particular are so on top of these sorts of things, I'm like, not to mention all the toilets being clogged at the same time. That just doesn't happen. It doesn't. I mean, unless there's like a major plumbing issue that has nothing to, it would like affect several buildings in the same area.
I won't be able to work the floor while I'm taming our restrooms, Crystal. Are you good with covering for me? Things seem to be getting more intense as the day picks up.
You three focus on your tasks at hand. I may be the boss, but I was a floor attendant originally. I can handle whatever Dreamscape throws at me. Got it?
Gotcha! But I'm changing out of this first. I don't want to get poo water all over our new mascot. Toodles!
I approve. Don't ruin the outfit. Keep it clean.
I'm on it.
You can count on me.
With all three busy, that leaves me in charge of every problem that may emerge for the rest of the afternoon. No way to tap out with someone to help me with these situations. I need to work fast, to hit every problem before it's too late. Can't leave any stones unturned this time. No risk of letting something spiral out of control. But I'm ready. I mean, I have to be. No choice. Yeah, GG, I agree. Deco's probably behind us and sent in the Karen as well. Feeling freshly invigorated, I start my floor trek. There are problems all around me, but what should I tackle first? Curse. Oh my god, is it that guy again? Someone beating up a machine. Man, the first two are like exactly what happened the first day working at the Funplex. The video wall keeps showing pictures of bunnies? See you, Justin. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Can I do all of these again? Maybe. I kind of want to do this one for sure, just to see if it's that same guy again. Hi, Percy. Yeah, Mara, I'm like, I feel they would say if we couldn't, it's like, I can only focus my attention on a couple of these. I will save at the second choice, just in case, though. Good call, Gigi. As I hear the clang and bang of someone assaulting a cabinet, I see Percy holding up a finger to grab my attention. I motion for him to join me, and he does.
Thank goodness. I tried to grab Ashley, but she was in a hurry, brandishing a plunger like it was some sword. There's so much going on right now.
What's happening?
Some hooligans working his way down the retro games, yelling at them and smacking around the joysticks like they're speed bags. I swear he was going to knock over our joust. That's how hard he was shoving that cabinet. People have been avoiding going near him ever since he started raging out. It's causing quite a scene.
I'll take care of it, Percy. Thanks.
Be careful, love. I don't like the looks of this one.
He places a hand on my shoulder in solidarity before leaving. This happens more often than you'd think. Someone getting so mad at a game that they start smacking the cabinet around. Unlike pinball, which will go into tilt mode to punish you. True. The only justice to be found here is my justice. I am the arcade law. You know, this guy looks a little familiar. Is it just me? Could have sworn I've seen this guy before. Just in a different shade. Huh. Aggro Rando. Ori has a twin. That's true. That's true. It's the Pac-Man ghost. Oh no. GG, you're right. Well, Aggro Rando, you get the same voice as Pink Bro. You beep piece of beep game! I totally jumped over that beep barrel! Beep monkey beep and his beeping barrels! That's a Donkey Kong reference, I think, right? Even if, well, I'm a little less than eager to bring the law down on this guy. Pink, orange, red, who else have we seen? We've had purple from the girl. OG Donkey Kong, yeah, okay, I thought so. I am in awe of the size of this lad. He probably eats 6 whole hams for breakfast and bench presses pickup trucks for fun. I mean, he's certainly tall and, like, built well, but I would not think, like, 6 hams. But I know my duty. I know what I must do. Sir, I need to ask you to stop that immediately? You break it, you bought it. Okay, that's enough. You out now. Alright, how are we gonna deal with the ghost crew? Yeah, exactly, JJ. I'm like, Gavin, Teo, and Percy are... I could see eating 6 hams. 2. Eat him. Get him out of here. Yeah, I'm like, if he's basically wrecking the entire arcade. I feel 2 as well. Ooh, Doc says 3. JJ says 2. Alright, we got 3 2s. I know, Mara, I'm torn too. Let's do 2 and we'll see what happens. That's true, we are getting reviewed. I would like to ask him to stop, and then if he continues, throw him out after that. So... okay, we'll do 3. Let's keep this simple. Oh, hi, Karen. Sir, we have a strict policy against damaging our games. I need you to stop that immediately. And who the beep are you, huh? Oh, good. Just what I needed right now. From the corner of my eye, I spot Mrs. Defame watching. I better stay cool. I am the manager here, and I have right to eject any customer abusing the games. Okay, I like that. Thanks, Zachary. Appreciate it. I suggest you play nicely if you want to stay in Dreamscape. Understood, sir? You little... But... oddly, his attention is diverted to something or someone behind me. It's only for a couple of seconds, but his whole demeanor changes after that. Fine. He storms off, deciding he'd rather have the last word than argue it further. Interesting. I turned to see who or what exactly changed his mind with a sharp glance, but the crowd's too thick. Whoever or whatever it was is gone now. And... Mrs. Defame returns to the crowd without a comment, hopefully quietly approving of my law-bringing. He spotted his mom. That was... odd, but I guess a win is a win. Now then, what problem to address next? Hope it was Percy with killer eyes. That'd be great. Okay, gonna save again. Just in case, we can't do all of these. Alright, Queen Bee, what's happening? Are you being kidding me? Queen Bee casts a sharp glare at someone who's about to play the idle fist of discomfort machine she's guarding, dissuading them. then looks down at her phone again, frantically keying in commands.
Right, that's sorted out.
What's going on?
What the
Some beak tried to hijack my streaming account. I don't get it. Naomi and I put together those dinky mini computers to stream game videos ourselves. I made the security recommendations myself to avoid this sort of thing. But it looks like our new experimental tech to allow celebs like me to walk up to a game and start streaming it has a few holes. I stepped away for a few minutes to hit the bathroom, which is a disaster zone by the way, and got an alert on my phone that someone tried to log into my account. They didn't count on my two-factor authentication at least.
I'll admit I'm not silicon literate enough to know how the streaming rig these two came up with works. I just allocated some R&D funding for them to make it happen. The specifics are beyond me. Apparently, the trouble's drawn the attention of the ever-watchful Mrs. Defame. Wonderful. Okay. Naomi's busy fixing up power supplies, but grab her and ask her to turn off the streaming add-on for now. Just until we sort this out.
Great. Just great. That's a day of streaming down the drain. But it beats leaving a security hole wide open. We'll figure this out later.
With Naomi busy and Ashley battling toilets, have only one option to turn to for technological assistance. Iris, can you check the security camera footage? See who messed with the Fist of Discomfort machine while Queen Bee wasn't looking. Maybe that'll help.
Iris, online.
Already on it. I've been analyzing the video feeds ever since she mentioned hacking was afoot. Nobody hacks my friends and gets away with it. It looks like the next person to approach the machine was a tall man with blue sunglasses.
Did he have, like, white hair coming out of a hoodie? You think he did it?
He accessed the USB slot streamers used to log into our new tech, but wasn't streaming anything, or even playing the game. He just plugged in a small device, waited, then left. From the access logs, I'd say he's our culprit.
I'm on it. Thanks, Iris. Who is the Ghost Gang? Look at this outfit. You're all getting the same voice. I don't care. You're all just different. They can't. Sheesh. It doesn't take long to track the guy down. For starters, there's his rather unique fashion sense. Yeah, so unique. We've seen like 3 versions of it already. Also, he's plugging into another of our stream-friendly games without playing it. That's an extremely obvious tell. Kinda hard to give him benefit of the doubt, or even a second chance. He clearly broke the rules of the arcade. He does look like Echo from League of Legends, you're right. Although he looks like the sort who would break me if I break the news to him badly. He also looks like he could eat 6 hams. I should choose my words wisely, ones that involve me staying in one piece. Don't do that, please. It's against the rules. Keep that up and I call the police. Sir, I'm afraid I need to ask you to leave. Okay, I'm leaning towards 1 or 3. What are we thinking? One, 3, 3. Okay, we got 2 1s, 2 3s. We need a tiebreaker. I hear you, JJ. Just set Gavin, Percy, and Teo on all these fools. Throw them out ASAP. Coin! Coin, my lord! Use the coin! Alright. Alright, we do have 4 for 1 now. We'll do heads 1, tails 3. Hiya! Ah! Ah! Alright. Heads. Save. Oh no. One does sound like she's a pushover. The coin hath spoken. We'll do one. Maybe we can avoid a scene if I politely ask him to just stop? It's worth a try, at least. Hope springs eternal. Sir? Please stop. Immediately, he straightens up, pocketing the item he was committing arcade crimes with, all nonchalant-like. I did drop the coin again. I don't know why my hands are so slippy today. Okay, you've changed the way you rule breaker. You changed the way you talk, so I feel like you are a different person than the other ones, but you're all just gonna have the same voice, because reasons. What? I wasn't doing nothing! Yes, you were. I know, in fact, exactly what you were doing. I'm the manager here, and I'd like to ask, would you kindly knock it off? I don't want to have to eject you from my arcade. Understood? At first, he growls a little, ready to protest his innocence. Zachary, you might be right. You might be right. My hands might be sweaty from all the TEO fight anxiety. Before holding himself back. Lucky I'm under orders, nerdo. Fine. Whatever you want. Nerdo. And he walks off into the crowd without another word. I'm left in a state of utter confusion over our exchange, but I'll take it hesitantly. Iris?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye on him through the security video feeds. Don't worry. I'll let you know if he resorts to his nefarious ways.
All handled and without causing an incident. Although I'm vague on what he meant by orders exactly. Yeah, nerdo. With that in the bag, I quickly look around to see if there are any other nearby problems I can address. Bunnies? The retro television-based video wall was an idea I came up with during renovations. Naomi runs the whole thing off a cheap mini-computer, too. Practical and inexpensive, and it gives it just the perfect amount of flair. And I've been pretty proud of it up until this moment. A Borneo or a normie? Yeah. For some reason, it's showing a nature documentary about cute and fluffy bunnies instead of retro music videos and arcade high scores. Not that bunnies are a bad thing, necessarily. There are so many worse things that could be playing. True. But it's still not playing what I wanted to play. Something's amiss. Afoot, if you will. Zachary says, that reminds me, I had a belligerent customer once hurling insults, and I mean colorful insults at people and employees in my store, and the worst he apparently could think of for me was nerd. Yeah, nerdo. Wow. Maybe he ran out of steam by the time he got to you. That's pretty crazy, though. Yeah, Mara, bunnies are cute. At least it's not porn on the video screen, but it doesn't go with the theme, for sure. And as I'm hunting around for the remote control we keep at the prize desk, TEO approaches.
Bunnies, huh?
Yep, bunnies.
Interesting choice, Crystal.
Not my choice, TEO. I'll have it fixed in a moment.
Okay, cool. I was wondering if we'd suddenly experienced a paradigm shift in arcade theming or something. The bunnies are really cute, though.
Bunny strippers, oh my god. Grabbing the remote, I flick it back to channel 3, which should take the video feed from Naomi's system. And it flips back to the bunnies on channel 5 a few seconds later.
Persistent, aren't they? Almost like the rabbits themselves.
Had people hack our Bluetooth speakers at Walmart and play adult noises. Great! Oh, that's true, Gigi. They should be talking about reproduction any minute now. Playboy bunnies? Oh god. What have I started? It's nice to see him in a more upbeat mood, considering what happened earlier. Yes. But as much as I'd like, I can't heed him too much attention. These bunnies are driving me mad. So I click back to channel 3. And no, once again it reverts back to 5. Okay, clearly we're dealing with a master hacker. One who can modify Naomi's system despite having no physical access to it. An individual capable of truly hacking the planet. Or they have a backup remote.
Yeah. Or it's a prankster with a universal TV remote.
There you go. Oh no! Anonymous Kitten! Catherine, we need the leak for Anonymous Kitten 2. This is true, Mara.
I've got one of those myself. Helps me to turn off overly loud TVs in bars, which drown out the beats of whatever game I'm playing.
Rude.
Not that I would ever do that, mind you. Just in case. But with great power comes great responsibility. And clearly, whoever's forcing us to watch this lacks the latter. How about I go subtly check the crowd to see if anybody's got a clear line of sight, and is pointing a gadget at the video wall each time you change it?
Yeah, go, Catherine, you got this. I'm strapped for help, so I'm not going to deny Teo's offer, I guess. Sure, go for it. The war for remote control continues for another minute, back and forth from music videos to documentaries about rabbits. And now it's showing the mating! You guys, we called it! Great. Which I'm seriously hoping does not count as pornography, or it'll be yet another black mark against us with a certain arcade critic. It's only been a few minutes, but it feels like an eternity of copulating lagomorphs before Teo returns.
Found him. Orange jacket, standing near the pinball section.
Thanks, Teo.
No worries. Anything for Dreamscape. I won't just leave you high and dry, even if we aren't on solid ground right now.
And whose fault was that, Teo? Get out of here. I roll up the sleeves on my hoodie, ready to put an end to this. You! Also with the Ghost Gang, but you're so much smaller. Wait a minute, isn't that the arcade newbie from earlier? They didn't seem like a troublemaker at the time. What's going on here? Nope, it's definitely this kid. I can see the tiny plastic gadget in their hand briefly before they pocket it. Perhaps noticing my approach, the teenager rolls stealth and gets a natural 1, resulting in an awkward and obvious attempt at looking like an unimportant part of the crowd. Uh-huh. Yeah, Zachary, could have just stopped at won't leave you high and dry. The end. Do me a favor and stand in front of the screen, Teo. Right? Hey!
Didn't do anything! I mean, hi, good to see you again. What's up? How are things?
Given this living bundle of nervousness, I'm not sure I feel like coming down like a ton of bricks on the poor kid, but rules are rules, right? Got a thing for bunnies, huh? Cute. This poor kid. Yeah, I won't do 3. I feel kind of bad for the guy. I either do 1 or 2. Probably 1, I'm leaning more towards, because... Dude. Copulating bunnies! Or lagomorphs, or whatever they're called. Got some 1s. Yeah, I think I'll do 1. We're gonna be playing through this a few times, so we could always try the other options other times, but... For our first run, let's do 1. I'm sorry, but I know you're the one changing the TV channel.
I'm not. I mean...
You are. But it's okay, it's not really a big deal. If you'd kindly stop doing it from now on, we can let this go. It's not like you did anything seriously wrong, okay? Just stop changing the channel.
Okay, sorry. I wasn't trying to cause trouble. I mean, I was, but... Never mind. Okay, I'll stop. Thank you. Bye!
And they're gone, slipping back into the crowd. That was... weird. What's going on here? I decide to look around a bit more, hoping for some clues. What trouble should I investigate next? Before I can continue my quest to purge my arcade of evildoers, I'm interrupted by an onslaught of my hard-working staff.
I knew it. I knew it! Crystal, about our missing inventory.
Oh,
When I get my hands on whoever did this, I found the electrical problem, Crystal. Sabotage! Sabotage and treason! An enemy agent walks among us!
Okay, so we have some insight to what's causing all these messes, but it's a chaotic jumble right now. One at a time, please?
Our suspiciously low snack inventory was indeed not human error. The delivery truck never arrived here. It was routed to a garbage dump due to computer error. Or, as I suspect, malfeasance.
And malfeasance explains our electrical problems, too. Remember my joke about someone scuffing their feet and shocking the coin boxes? Nope. That's actually what happened. An external shock, not a grid failure. Someone's got a battery or some other shock prod and we're using it to crash games.
Must be the same someone who flushed a bunch of wadded up paper towels and firecrackers down the toilets.
Why firecrackers?
It's a war zone in there. I was able to dredge up one super gross chunk of it, but we'll need a professional plumber to get the rest. This is all sounding way too suspicious to be random acts of hooliganism, and it also ties into what I've been handling on the floor. I've had to deal with pranksters all afternoon, too. I've been so busy playing firefighter, running from blaze to blaze with a leaky bucket, that I haven't been able to put the pieces together. But now it's clear, and I know what I must do. If you'll all pardon me, it's time for Miss Wave Rider to go kick some ass. Good work, everyone. Wrap up your tasks. I'll handle the pranksters. I think I have an idea. I mean, as much as I like the way the first one's worded, I think I'm gonna go with 2, if that's cool with everybody. Oh yeah, ladies first. I definitely would not ever... An arcade toilet would be a disaster, even without the firecrackers. Alright, we got some 2s. Really, it can work if packed correctly. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I like 2 because it's thanking everybody for their hard work. And then, like, I got this. Good work, everyone. I'm proud of you, but the job's not finished yet. Gavin, order us replacement inventory. Ashley, find a plumber, the best we can afford. Naomi, finish up replacing the fried power supplies. As for me, I'm going to have a word with our miscreant.
You know who to blame for this mess.
I've got a pretty strong suspicion.
Go get him, Crystal!
Oh, I will. And with a nod of solidarity, all of us split up, each on our own mission to thwart the ne'er-do-wells. Everything's gone wrong all over the place, ruining my perfect opening day plans, and someone has to pay for this. My friends are counting on me to lead, to be the responsible one. I can't foist this off onto Gavin like I might have done at the Funplex. Finding my quarry isn't particularly difficult. She's been in the background the whole time, watching and waiting as I ran around trying to put a lid on the mayhem. Oh, interesting. Girl, I paid for your food. Her eyes study me as I approach, grinning ear to ear.
Hiya. Hi. Hello there.
Hi.
Figured it out, huh?
Yeah. I can't say I understand the why, but I at least know the who. The matching fashion style was a pretty big clue. Yeah, the Ghost Gang.
I guess a formal introduction's in order. Yeah, okay. The name's Sue. Natural-born leader, hacker extraordinaire, and leader of the Ghost Monsters, the hottest gang on these streets.
The Ghost Monsters.
Pleased to meet ya.
She playfully curtsies, her wicked smile never ceasing.
And yeah, I guess my friends were a little wild and crazy, leaning a bit heavy on the pranks.
A bit.
But clearly, you were cool with that, since you didn't kick any of us out. I respect that. I really do. Shows you know it's all in good fun. Let me make it up to you, okay?
Sue steps back and taps a button on her smartwatch. And she summoned all of them. And from the crowd of gamers, her whole gang assembles. Ghost Gang does sound better. Gang, this is... What's your name again? Miss Wave Rider. I like that she didn't give her the first name again this time, but she's like, I was testing you. I still know that your name's Crystal. Gang, this is Crystal. Crystal, this is Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Clyde. I wonder which one is Pinky. It's the Pac-Man names! Is it really? Oh man, that's incredible. Now then, she turns to face her ghost monsters. You were all very, very naughty, and I'd say she's owed an apology. A big fat I'm sorry from each of you. Don't you agree? Each of them mumbles a semi-coherent, semi-sincere apology. Yeah, whatever, sorry. Real sorry. Gosh, I'm so sorry, Miss Wave Rider.
I'm really sorry.
Thanks, Clyde. When they finish, Sue faces me once again.
There. Everybody's sorry, which means everybody's forgiven. Correct?
Is that how that works?
Because, and this is me being real with you, I like this arcade. I really do. It beats the crap out of Deco's Palace, that's for sure. I can easily see this being our new home, you know? I admire what you've done with the place. It's totally awesome, and I'm really looking forward to coming back. Again and again. I definitely don't want to end our first day here on a sour note. No. I'm so glad we can communicate like adults. Apologize for being naughty and move on. Now, okay, we may still ruffle a few feathers while we're here, but that's cool, right? I'm sure you understand that it's all fun and games. Nothing personal. So, what do you say, friend? All's forgiven?
I don't like you people very much. Hi, Pat. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I pause, taking in everything Sue rambled on about. Let me get this straight. You scare our customers, mess with our television sets, up and short-circuit our games, clog our toilets, redirect our mail orders, expect a second chance to cause trouble after I already let your first wave of chaos slide, try to hijack Queen Bee's streaming account, and you want me to smile and let you come back tomorrow? My words barely faze her, that grin still lingering. Yup. Yeah, that sounds about right. I love this arcade, and I think we could be great friends. What do you say, partner? Waiting for my response, she holds out a fist to bump. Sure, why not? I absolve you of all arcade sins. Lol, no, get out. I like 3 or 4. 3 in particular, but Two's great too. But yeah, like I'm leaning between 3 and 4, even though she's nuts. 3? Okay, we got a 3 from Mara. Got a 3 from Kitten. She's got spunk. And a great sense of fashion. Oh, we got 3 3s. 3 3s. 3. Yeah, I definitely feel like she's genuine too. She was just trying to see how much she could get away with, but good grief. Alright, we're gonna go for number 3, see how it goes. Look, I'm sure you're all good kids at heart, but if I let you hang around here and you just cause more problems, it's no good for any of us. If you sincerely love Dreamscape, you'll understand I can't let you ruffle feathers, as you put it. I need to make sure everyone's having a good time. Well, yeah, I mean, I get that. Right. So, I might be willing to offer you another chance if you promise me you'll follow the rules from now on. That's the best I can do. Okay?
No helping it.
Well, I'd like to work with you here, really, but promise is kind of a steep ask. Something's wrong. I'm a pretty empathetic sort of gal. I can tell when someone's being legit with me, and she's clearly genuine about wanting to come back, but seems conflicted? How hard is it to not hack machines and run wild? Why would that be a problem? Okay, see, normally I'd give you my word. Word is bond, but, well, no ifs, ands, or buts. I need your word if I'm going to rebuild trust with you. We don't need to have to get the police involved here. We can keep this between us, right? Sue raises an eyebrow at that.
Whoa, put the brakes on! Bad idea, friend. Really bad idea. You don't want to even think about getting the cops involved in this. No.
No?
Because, and this is me being honest with you because we're on such good terms, it won't do you any good. We'll be out and back on the streets within a day. We've got friends in high places. We don't sell drugs or weapons. We sell information. And information, as a currency, is far more valuable than what other gangs trade in. So if we're doing this, we don't involve the pigs. Any problems? You come to me direct. That's my rule. Break that rule. And, well, you don't want to see what I can do with the push of a single button.
So now you're threatening me.
I'm just telling you how it is. What you do now is entirely up to you.
But before she can continue her tirade, we're rather rudely interrupted. Who are you guys? What is happening? Oi, Sue! The hell you think you're doing here? The thick tension that surrounded us melts away, redirected to the new challenger. All eyes glare towards them. Oh, great. Okay, Crystal, hold that thought. I got business to attend to. Damn right you do! Ghost monsters don't operate south of 23rd Street. You damn well know this is lovely chainsaw territory. Get lost or get tossed. If I wasn't confused before, I sure as heck am now. All I can do is watch this unfurl before me. Do you guys have to do this in my arcade? With a clap, Sue summons her buddies to her side. I'm sorry, south of what? I don't recall signing any non-complete agreement with you, darlings.
Ghost monsters for life!
Oh, ghost monsters. This locker room gossip queen is disrespecting your fearless leader. What do we say to that? Nobody disses Sue on my watch! Nobody! Yeah, and I ain't scared to hit a chick. I'm an equal opportunity, socially maladjusted individual. Oh, good.
Think you've got your answer, ladies. Now then,
Let's rumble! Well, to their credit, they didn't throw the first punch. But we're talking Han didn't shoot first levels of moral high ground there. Immediately, the ghost monsters and the lovely chainsaw are at each other's throats, grappling, punching, shoving each other. A baseball bat gets swung and clangs off the side of a racing game. Soda cans are thrown. Someone uproots a chair near the snack machines, and that goes flying too. It's chaos. Complete and utter chaos. And it needs to stop now. Iris!
already calling the cops, Crystal.
As for me, it was supposed to be perfect. It was supposed to be. I did everything I could to make Dreamscape a success. I did what I was supposed to do, and fate still screwed me over. But I can stand here lamenting that fact, or I can do something about it. I chose the latter. Priority 1, get the customers the hell out of here. Gavin and Ashley are already on that. I join in, trying to funnel the panicked crowd of kids and gamers out the door and away from the carnage. This way, hurry!
In an orderly fashion, please.
Out! Everybody out! The fight spills into the restaurant area, fortunately well after anybody eating there had bailed on the place. This just adds greasy french fries to the mix of crap being thrown through the air at the opposing sides in this gang war. Damn it! I'm not letting that beep get away with this! Is that a gun, madam? Oh, good grief. Why is this happening to me? Until now, it's been the world's sloppiest barroom brawl. Teenagers flailing at each other wildly, generally wrecking the scene rather than each other. But now? Now she's pulled out a gun. Not some arcade light gun, but a real-life shooting and killing gun. Even Karen's like, oh my god. This isn't happening. This cannot be happening. But this is 100% happening. The leader of the lovely chainsaw gang raises her weapon and takes aim at Sue, trying to end this. But her target is conveniently tucked behind Mrs. Defame and Gavin. If I don't do something, someone is going to get seriously hurt. I'm just going to use a cheat sheet that you can't use in real life. Yeah, GG, I'm like, I think I might have to take a bullet here and die. My mind races. If everything is indeed in ruins, I have one chance to make this right. One chance to do something good in the midst of all this chaos. Oh no, Catherine, if you're still here, we need your leak once again, but for GG this time. Time slows for me, like I'm trapped in a dream state. In the dreamscape. Pure instinct takes over and I start running toward them. I know, ladies first. I'm like, are we dreaming? Did none of this actually happen? Was this just a horrible nightmare about all the things that could go wrong and this isn't actually happening and we're gonna get shot? And then... and then we're gonna... like... this is all me. Oh my goodness. I need a moment. Hold on. I just need to contemplate life. This is an Ashley level scenario. It's true. Yeah, I mean, Sue makes the most sense. She's not going to just shoot Gavin or Mrs. Defame. I feel like if you protected Gavin, you might get some points with him, but we're not really doing that. And since Sue's in the middle, like Doc said, maybe we would protect all three of them by jumping there? Kevin is Bay in an alternate universe. Protect! Okay, I'm gonna go for Sue. We'll see what happens. Oh my goodness, that jump! Get down! Is that how it ends? I'm scared to click. Whoa. Holy babe, what did you? I was aiming for Sue. Pegs! Pegs!
Run for it!
Stay cool and wipe the footage first. Do it. Sue, I'm gonna kill you myself.
Stay with us, Crystal. Stay with us. Help is on the way.
Did I die? Francine! Oh no, I really am dead. I just wanted to make a dream for everyone to enjoy. That's all. Was that so wrong? It's what you would have done. It's what you did do for all of us. But I guess no good deed goes unpunished, huh? The Wave Rider family curse.
You've a strong spirit, dear. You'll get through this, I know you will. But for now, oh, you'd best wake up. There's still more to be done.
Francine, I need your help. Come back. Oh, hey, I recognize this place. Slowly, very slowly, I open my eyes. The soft beeping of medical monitoring greets me, as well as an angel in white. Well, an angel in a white lab coat. While they're no heavenly being, they do appear to be my doctor, armed with nothing more than a clipboard. I'm still a little hazy as they briefly explain the situation. Thanks to my wild theatrics, I startled the shooter enough that her bullet missed its intended target. And instead it went into my leg. Which hurts like beep, but apparently resulted in a surprisingly clean shot that I'll recover from in a few weeks easily. 2 days in the hospital, a week or two on crutches, some limping, then I'll be back to 100%. Okay, well that could have ended worse. And, more importantly, nobody died. I can live with this momentary pain if somebody else gets to live, period. Ladies first, oh my god. Remember Teo picking a fight this morning and then we got shot in the freaking leg? Good times. Don't forget the gang war that happened right before that. So, could have been better. Could have been worse. The doctor, having given me the report, leaves to treat their other patients. But before they do, they inform me I have a visitor. At least there's a plus side. I just wonder who it is. Well, 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 look who the cat dragged in. Teo walks in, holding a huge bouquet of all my favorite flowers. It's a beautiful arrangement, and the second biggest one I've ever received. I was going to hang out with Teo, but then I took a bullet to the knee. He sheepishly smiles when we lock eyes.
These are for you.
You're too sweet. The sweetest. Teo places the flowers on the bedside table before sitting down next to me. He takes my hand in his and holds tightly. So you almost lost me. How do you feel about that? Before I can say anything, Teo interrupts me.
Thank you for dealing with me in my moment of selfishness earlier. I was too focused on myself to see anything else. I just wanted that job so bad.
Yeah, and I got that, and you still jumped down my throat, sir.
I know I've been trying to focus on myself rather than pushing everyone else into the spotlight. I was being selfless to the point of diminishing myself. But in this case, Maybe being a little more selfless would have helped me understand how isolated you felt. Instead, I got defensive and callous to your needs. And for that, I apologize.
Teo goes straight to the point, and I take a moment to ponder his admission. I mean, I don't think I was selfish with the options I picked, personally. Yeah, I'm kind of like, I know 3 is like basic, but I kind of want to do 3. Well, I'm not sorry. I didn't do anything wrong. But yeah, I'm like 3? Yeah, 3. Okay, let's just selfish where? Let's do 3. Teo's apology is kind and thoughtful. However, it's not all on him. It takes 2 to tango. Of course I accept. But I'm at fault too. We both overreacted, and can both learn from each other to slow down and talk things out better. Yeah, also, like, pick a better time to talk things out.
Agreed. Communication is key. Now to kiss and make up.
I'd like that. Teo leans over and gingerly places a kiss on my forehead.
I really didn't mean for our conversation to end as sour as it did. And I feel even worse that it ended up with you injured before we could sort it all out.
It's not like either of us expected this to end in gunfire, Teo.
If I was psychic, or had superhuman speed, then I could have stopped it easily. Or if I'd just been a little bit quicker to react.
You're too hard on yourself, Teo. All that matters is that you're happy, I'm happy, and we're happy together. Our eyes lock as I smile lovingly at him, ? Teo's cheeks flush, grinning sheepishly.
I'm extremely happy.
His smile lingers a second longer before a thought pops into his mind.
Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. I made a few phone calls and chatted with a couple of friends in the industry.
Go on.
You remember Michelle from Max?
Yep, of course.
Turns out she's working on a new indie game. A rhythm game.
Sounds like it's your jam, literally.
It's called Dance Game. That's it, just Dance Game.
How apropos.
According to her, development is coming along at a good pace, and it's poised to take off in a big way. She also dropped some hints that with great popularity comes the need for a great community manager. So she offered me the position closer to launch. Which I, of course, took. Now I can stay here, help out with Dreamscape, and have a badass new job. Everything's coming up, Teo.
And Millhouse. Whoa. But they really named a dance game? Right? I mean, it does sound like Just Dance. Well, the question mark is just because I feel that was resolved. I don't know how to put it. But, like, it was kind of brushed over too quickly for my tastes. Especially considering the options I picked to handle it. Like, if I had picked the option of, like, what about your promises to me and the arcade and stuff? You know, and then I was like, no, I'm sorry. I said some horrible things too, blah, blah, blah. That's one thing. But when I was literally picking options that were, hey, that's awesome news. You know, I'm going to miss you terribly, but I understand that this is your dream. So, you know, I will support you, but to be honest, it's going to be difficult to maintain our relationship. So do, like, you know, if you want to still give it a shot, awesome. But, you know, things might not work out for us. That's all I'm saying. And then Lizzie's like, yo, we both overreacted and stuff. And, yeah. So you want to kiss and make up? I'm like, I think you could take a little more, responsibility here, is all I'm saying. Alright, see you, Zachary. Thanks for coming to hang out. Have a good dinner. Okay, well, I'm, see you later, other me. GG. That's so cute. I do like one. They'd really named a dance game, honestly? Yeah, I'm gonna go one. I'm all for TEO being the community manager of a new game, and I'm actually really thrilled he's staying, but... Dance game? That's a working title, right?
Nope, it's the actual name. Legit. It's catchy, and it rolls right off the tongue. It's going to be a huge hit. I can feel it in my soul.
I mean, if you're weighing Showtime stage against dance game, I don't know about that. Oh, see you, Anonymous. Thanks for joining the Discord, by the way. I'll catch you over there sometime. Have a good rest of your day, and enjoy your food.
As soon as you're fully healed, I'd love to take you out on a celebratory date night.
Yes, please. Now if I could only heal faster. Aw, man, GG. Not a prep. Some poor kid. All kids around GG, hide yourselves. Beware! Beware your Batman origin story.
I should let you nap then. As my great aunt used to say, rest is the best medicine. So relax and enjoy some beauty sleep. Not that you need any. You're the cutest patient in this hospital.
Even with this IV attached to me and these bandages on my leg?
Even then. Rest up and I'll be back soon. Dream of me.
Maybe. Hide your kids, hide your wife. He gonna find you. He gonna find you. Oh my goodness, I didn't even think of that. It's been years since that. That was so funny. TEO blows me a kiss as he disappears from my hospital room. Seeing the person I care for the most was certainly a boon to my spirit. Now, if they could only do something about the food here. With my heart calmed, my body finally tells me it's exhausted. I snuggle into the covers as a yawn escapes me. Just as I'm about to roll over and drift off to sleep, another visitor drops in. It's likely well past visiting hours, but with no small amount of both dread and relief, I'm glad to see her. Oh. Did I really say I'm glad to see her? Okay, well. Jeannie. Or Jean. When did we just drop to Jean from all these? It was like Mrs. Jean DeFame, and I was just Jean. Miss Wave Rider, a word if you will. I try to straighten myself up from my pillow backrest. Time to put on my professional front, even if I'm in excruciating pain. Okay, I should start by explaining that what happened today isn't exactly indicative of... I should hope it was! It's hard to disguise the disbelief on my face. What? It seems I've misjudged your character, based on an initial unpleasant interaction. But what I saw today... Clearly, you are no fool, nor a coward. I let my need to protect my family override my better judgment. How absurd to paint everything you've built at Dreamscape with that brush, all over such a small matter. I saw you selflessly throw yourself in front of that bullet. You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that. It's indicative of someone who isn't simply in this for the money, as so many in this industry are. While I'm uncertain why you protected that young criminal, I suppose someone who respects life deeply enough to even protect someone like hers to be respected. I suppose I've become a bit jaded from all those eager to cash in on the arcade scene. All the large-scale arcades I had to review tend to be very impersonal and cold. So, you were impressed with our arcade? Well, let's not go that far. I can't say I was thrilled with the amount of mayhem and disaster going on even before a gang war broke out. But I will also say I've only ever seen that amount of mayhem and disaster once before. It's highly unusual, to say the least. The last time I reviewed a small up-and-coming arcade similar to yours, everything went wrong. You don't say. Everything. I wrote my review in an honest fashion, and as a result of my scathing pen, the place was sold and closed down within a month. Sold to a notable figure in this industry. Wait, you don't mean... Yes, Dekonami. Such is the fate of any arcade which dares to stand up to him. Your prior business, the Funplex, only escaped being devoured by being far too small to be worthwhile. Sadly, your enthusiasm may have put it in his crosshairs. And if you cannot tidy up your reputation out of today's affairs, Dreamscape will be next. Again and again torn down by Dekonami. This time he didn't even have to lift a finger. By pure coincidence, the ghost monsters wrecked everything before he could exact any revenge. All he has to do is swoop in and buy out what's left of our dreams. However, I've come to a decision. Given I was a first-hand witness to your troubles, which were clearly not your fault, and given your willingness to put even your own life on the line for your arcade, I'm going to tell my editor I need more time, that I want to return in 1 week to get a more accurate and mature overview of your operation. 1 week. That's the best I can offer you. This is a different hole to climb out of, Miss Wave Rider. Even aside from earlier trouble, having a gang fight and a shooting transpire at an arcade, well, the press will feed on this. Even if I was the only press present and accounted for, they'll dig and they'll speculate and they'll chew on your bones. If your arcade survives that initial onslaught, I hope to write a proper review which can lay those concerns to rest. But I'll offer you no more second chances, no more reasonable doubts. Best foot forward when I return, or my readers will know the truth. Understood? Understood. Then I'll leave you to your recuperation. With a curt nod, she turns and leaves the room, leaving me with my thoughts. 1 week. I've got exactly 1 week to completely rebuild our reputation and clear the good name of Dreamscape while healing up from a bullet that went through my leg. Otherwise, it's game over. For all of us. No pressure, then. Grand.
You've cleared level 7 of Arcade Spirits. A winner is you. Now let's see your score. You're proving to be a gentle, sweet, and compassionate soul. Also, you've scored 22,300 points. Woohoo! And now let's have one last piece of fact. 62% of Americans prefer meat toppings on their pizza, while 38% prefer vegetarian. Everybody loves different kinds of pizza, and that's a beautiful thing. Do you want to save your game before proceeding to, drumroll please, the final level?
Oh yeah. Definitely do. Whew. I mean, pizza is delicious, whether it's vegetarian or has meat on it. Pineapple belongs on pizza. Fight me! I won't fight you, Gigi. Kill screen. After all, Da loves pineapple on pizza too. Whew. Alright, well guys, I think that's gonna wrap us up for tonight. I feel exhausted. I will say, that last chapter knocked TEO down a few pegs for me, unfortunately. Just because that whole thing, like, came out of nowhere. He picked the absolutely wrong time to discuss that. And I don't think I overreacted. And I don't like when someone's like, hey, I know we both overreacted. Like, no, I didn't. I didn't overreact. Get out of here. You take responsibility and apologize to me properly. That's all I gotta say. You can't just be like, hey, I'm sorry, babe. I got you some flowers. And, yeah, can we just, like, move on like it never happened? Like, what would you... I would like to have known, what would he have done if he hadn't got that awesome job offer from Michelle? Right? Oh my god. I mean, it's a great compromise, don't get me wrong, but that was just like kismet and serendipity and nonsense. Today I learned nothing, not a darn thing. I was right the whole time. Yeah, ladies first, I am planning to do each route on a live. Each consecutive route should be faster than the others. I might be able to get through like 2 chapters at a time at the very least, because I'll be skipping a lot of stuff. But yeah, I think the plan is to do that. And hello, Maya. Unfortunately, you came in just as I'm wrapping up. So sorry, but yeah, I think next week might be the final stream for TEO's route, personally. I heard that this is 8 chapters long, so if that's true, we may be finishing TEO's route next Monday, which would be awesome. But anyway, that is it for me tonight, guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I had a lot of fun, and thank you for listening to me rant for ages. Over and over again. I do appreciate it. Let's see. The rest of this week, of course, is William, and then Max will be back for Team Mocket Lego Saturday. And then Sunday is the letter, and maybe a gander if I get the time, but we will see. Alright. It needed to be ranted about? Well, thank you, Mara. Glad you enjoyed that, and ladies first, glad you enjoyed the sass. Hopefully everyone's internet fixes itself soon. And yeah, I'll see you around on the interwebs, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye!